Oh, we have tracked the approaching winter storm for days, but at this point, we're now down to hours. No surprise, people have a lot of questions, but let's hit the top three.
Of course, first is how much snow are we going to get?
I've got this question since back on Sunday, okay? Now we can actually answer it a little bit for you, but I would say, keep in mind, this is not snow, this is snow and sleet. So both of those things combining. On a wide view, you can see really a big difference across the area. Your friends and family that live in Mount Airy, they're getting 6 to 8, 10 inches maybe up that way. Closer into much of us in the Triad, it's more like 2 to 4. And that's really because, you know, that sleet is going to make the snow a lot less fluffy, a lot heavier, a lot more icy. So even though it might look pretty at first, kind of all gets ruined and then compacted a little bit.
Question number two, a lot of people wondering about power outages.
Yeah, and that is a really hard question. This is probably the hardest question to answer, is where would the biggest risk of power outages be? As of right now, I have it like this. If you look at Greensboro, anywhere across the Triad has at least a low risk of power outages, but it gets much higher as you go to Asheboro and then especially down towards Troy. The farther south and east you are, the bigger risk. You have more freezing rain, and that's really what coats those power lines, your car, everything, and that's what weighs things down.
But things can always change, right?
People always ask me and say, can this still change?
I think we're hoping.
You might think I would say no, but yes, of course it can still change, but we're always making our forecast with the best information that we have at the time, and if it changes, we'll change it too.
Well, and of course, we're going to keep you guys updated online, on air as much as possible.
Oh yeah.